Paul, first of all, congratulations on winning the CAA Championship for the first time for your program. And I first want to say, couldn't be more deserving of all the hard work you've put in through the years. And could you maybe tell us what the real, obviously winning the championship, but maybe a highlight that you could share with us from the season?
Yeah, we had so many close games throughout the year, and making the conference championship, only the top 4 making it. I think the one game that sticks in mind is up at Drexel, Friday night in Philadelphia. It was raining, it was cold, we were playing on turf, and it was tied 1-1 at the end of regulation. And our team just gutted it out in overtime, and we got the goal to win it and got those 3 points. And that was an impetus toward winning the next game and the next game and the next game, and our team really springboarded from that. Aidan, congrats on the first conference championship for your program. I watched the team play several times this year and was impressed with several players, but what are the 3 key factors you think in your team's success this year?
I think very much the fact that we were able to stay healthy was a big factor, Paul. We had more depth this year, but the fact that we stayed away from major injuries was certainly important. And that gives you a lot of. The second factor is just consistency and continuity.
Right.
Because the team got used to playing with each other, and certainly the chemistry was there, and then really team spirit was a major factor for us. Yeah, Paul, just a little off the wall kind of a question for you. We travel and play all these CAA games, and I know you're a big runner and like to go and run in the various cities that you go to. Which for you is the city that you enjoyed spending time in the most this season?
Well, the most recent trip to Boston. Obviously, we won our first conference championship. It was a beautiful weekend, and Boston is a fantastic city to run in. And when you win on that Friday, the run on the Saturday morning was definitely a bit special. So I'd say Boston, Massachusetts.
Great.
Your end of season conference, all conference players. You had only 1 player first team all conference. Did you use that as motivation for your team heading into the tournament?
I actually didn't. I did think about using that as a motivating kind of factor for our team, but I think there's a lot of talented players, and it's a difficult choice for all the coaches. And I think our players understood that it wasn't a slight on our team. I don't think that that was one person who was picked.
Right.
So for us, we didn't make a big deal of it, and just said, hey, we know we're a talented team, and we don't need the accolades to kind of determine how successful a team we have.
Right.
So Paul, many years of coaching and most successful year to date. Can you look back and maybe tell us about a mentor or a coaching mentor of yours that has been instrumental or has had a big effect on you as a coach that you are today?
Yeah, Andy Roxburgh, who was the Scottish national coach, he had a great quote where he said, "All great coaches are great thieves." And whether you realize it or not, I've stolen ideas off of you from watching you guys train and how you interact with your players, and just those conversations we have in the office. I pick your brain without you realizing it, and I've stolen a lot of ideas from you. So I credit our championship a lot to you. First round NCW tournament game at the school you graduated from, and your numbers retired at UNC Charlotte. Your thoughts on that game?
Emotionally, when I came up on the board for the NCAA pick, I'll be honest, my heart dropped a little bit. That school was so good to me, and gave me the opportunity to be in the States and do what I do. So certainly, mixed emotions, but now I'm a Seahawk, and that never came into it, and certainly, it didn't matter who it was or who we're playing. That was the game we wanted to win. So mixed emotions to start with, but Seahawk bleeding teal right now.
Excellent. Well, congratulations again.
Thanks, Paul, to you too. You had a fantastic year, and let's build on that for future years.
Go Seahawks.
Go Hawks.